Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV on Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's a brand new comic book day, and new comics are in the shelves all across the world. You can get them digitally, you can get them physically, you can get them any way you want. It's new comic book day. This is one you're going to want to get physically. VIZ Media has hooked us up with it. This is 20th Century Boys, Volume 1 by Naoki Urasawa. This is just like this signature collection. It is just a really well done copy of a whole bunch of it. This would be like, I guess, omnibus is a good way of describing it. It's like 400 something pages of story, and then it's a little over 400 pages of story, and then there's some like glossaries and things to explain things a little bit in a very thick packaging. Like as I said, this is really nice. So 20th Century Boys is a classic. This is a manga. If you ask people what to get and what to start reading, this is one that's going to come up with a lot of conversations. This is considered to be, like, I think one of the best out there, is what I've been told and keep on hearing. So the story is, and it goes on for a really long time. There's a whole bunch of volumes out there, and this helps you collect all that. So basically the story is humanity is having faced extinction at the end of the 20th century. Would not have entered the new millennium if it weren't for them. In 1969, during their youth, they created a symbol. In 1997, as the coming disaster slowly starts to unfold, that symbol returns. This is a story of a group of boys who try to save the world. You know, it's a concept, it's a story we've seen a whole bunch of times. There's kind of, it feels like there's a little Stephen King-ish, you know, youth through times type thing going on. But this lives up to the hype. This beyond lives up to the hype. Like, I've heard so many good things about this, and finally be able to dive in and read it and be able to read in this very thick collection is awesome. To be able to dive in and get through so much of it in not really one sitting, multiple sittings because there's 400 something pages, but to be able to get in through like one volume to me is key. It's really well done. The packaging is fantastic. It retails for $19.99. You're getting 400 pages. 400 pages for $19.99. Let's put this in perspective. This is $19.99. This is $4. It's $3.99. So really, any questions on that one? Don't want to pick on DC. It's just what's over here. $19.99 for 400 something pages. That is a hell of a deal. That's awesome. You're not going to find too many things that are going to be of that value when it comes to comic books. So this is one, I think it just like lives up to the hype. Everything going into it, it just like this really interesting story of these friends, and they're like, I don't know how to describe it and go through it without like spoiling it, and just, it's one of those things you need to read. It's one of those that you just need to dive in and experience it yourself. I've heard so many people praise this, and I'm glad no one spoiled it for me and really told me everything. It's it's a familiar story. You've seen it. I've read it multiple times. This type of story, and I still enjoy this. I think this lives up to the hype. It's absolutely amazing. If you have not had a chance to read the series and get the series ever, like, this is your opportunity. This is a fantastic edition. They're going to come out with more. I think like January is volume 2 or something like that. So you don't have to wait too long. And yeah. And I have a feeling when you're going to finish this, you're going to want to go get like the individual trades or whatever manga to get it. Because it's just that good. This is one of those few things that you read that lives up to the hype, and it actually lives up to the hype. So I can't wait to dive in and read more of this. You can go get this in comic shops today. Go support your comic shop first and foremost. If you don't know if your shop's near you, they've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if your shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We've got affiliate links. You can purchase through that, but they're affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. Go support your comic book shop. And speaking of support, I want to thank VIZ for hooking us up with this. Always appreciate your support, and thank you for watching as well. If you're into manga, if you're into comics, if you're into trades, graphic novels, whatever, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading that manga and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.